Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, sir. My dear audience, my name is Farah Ardelia Andresia. My student ID is 18104266418. I am from Accounting D. Standing here, I'm invited by lecturer to answer his question given. The question consists of three parts, namely, question on part A deals with the daily activities in the classroom. Question on part B deals with the accounting theory. Question on part C deals with accounting article and accounting video. Please watch my video and listen to my answer, and please subscribe and like my video. Well, my dear audience, let me begin now. I start to answer the question on part A. 1. The first question is, do you always attend the lecture of English for accounting? If yes, how often do you attend the lecture of English for accounting? And why must you attend the lecture, and what benefit have you got from attending the lecture of English for accounting? Your answer must contain at least 150 words. Well, my audience, my answer to the question when number is here. Yes, I always attend the lecture of English for accounting. I am very happy to be able to study accounting using English. In my opinion, this can facilitate me in communicating with the world outside the country regarding accounting. I have to attend lecture because I need them to study. The benefit that I get from fishing an English lecturer for accounting is to help me understand accounting clearly and in detail. English accounting is important because accounting is a process of identifying, measuring, and reporting economic information to enable clear and decisive judgment and decision making for those who use that information, or American Accounting Association. Accounting can be a very important way because accounting is related to the financial aspect of business carried out. It can be said the financial aspect is the blood of a business, and accounting is the lifeblood of a business. This is what underlines that every human being must learn accounting in his life. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 1, and then I proceed to a question number 2. Number 2. Do your structure assignments given? If yes, how many voice record have you? Don't mention the title and explain them in short. Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 2 is here. Yes, I do to the structure assignment given. I don't and record 17 voice notes. There are some of the voice notes given by my lecturer, then the rest of the amount I determine is recording and looking for the matter through www.google.com. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 2, and then I proceed to the question number 3. Number 3. You have been asked to sing 2 songs in group and video record your song. Mention the title of your song and explain what the song tells you. Post the link of your song to WhatsApp group and post them to Facebook. Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 3 is here. The title song that I serve with the group is Wake Up, and an 8,000-year song. The first song explains about the activities done when we just already wake up, like waking fast, brushing teeth, combating hairs, eating, and going to school or campus. The second song explains about someone's love that never did till 1,000 years. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 3. And then I proceed to the question number 4. Number 4. Do you do video record in English for accounting? If yes, mention the title of the article and the video you have video record and explain in short every article or video you have video record. How many recordings have you done? Why? Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 4 is here. Yes, I do video recording in English for accounting. The title I record article and video are: 1. What is the accounting? 2. What is the discrete accounting cycle? 3. Introduction to accounting part 2. 4. Accounting chapter 7. 5. Midterm. 6. Singing I Wake Up. 7. Singing a Thousand Years. 8. Mobile banking. 9. Meaning of accounting. 10. Process of accounting. 11. Management accounting. 12. Introduction to cost accounting. 13. Financial accounting. 14. Accounting cycle. 15. Bookkeeping cycle. 16. Financial accounting versus cost accounting. 17. Generally accepted accounting principle. 18. Accounting. 19. What is balance sheet? 20. Owner's equity. 21. Goodwill or accounting. 22. Calculating goodwill. 23. Inventory. 24. Principle of accounting. 25. Analyzing and recording transaction. 26. Journal entries. 27. General ledger. 28. Introduction to accounting concept. 29. The accounting profession and career. 30. Role of accounting in the company. 31. Asset. 32. Liability. 33. Accrual accounting. 34. Cash flows. 35. Cash accounting. And 36. Final exam. I do 36 video recording because I want to get the best result and add a lot of knowledge. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 4. And then I project to the question number 5. Number 5. Mention and explain the materials you have studied from your lecturer and what benefits have you got from the materials you have studied. Well, my audience and my answer to the question on number 5 is here. Materials given my lecture are English accounting, accounting basic, accounting principle, how transaction balance, journal procedure, the journal ledger, and others. The benefits I get are I know accounting in English and easy to understand every transaction. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 5. Well, now I answer to the question on part B. Question on part B, the question deals with the accounting theory. Open this link and you must give the reason when you answer the question you made in this link, www.accountingcoach.com. Well, audience, my answer to the question on number 1 on part B is here. Number 1. Question. The basic accounting is asset equal liabilities plus blah 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 blah. Answer 1. Paid a debt of 6 million rupiah to Mr. Andy for the transaction last month. 2. Purchased office supplies of 2,500,000 rupiah in cash. 3. Taking money in the amount of 1 million rupiah for personal needs of the owner. Journal 1. Cash asset decreased by 6 million rupiah and debit liabilities decreased by 6 million rupiah. 2. Purchase or asset increased by 2,005,000 rupiah. Cash or asset decreased by 2,005,000 rupiah. 3. Price increased by 1 million rupiah. Capital reduced by 1 million rupiah. Number 2. The owner invests personal cash in the business. Assets increases, decreases, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stockholders' equity increase, decrease, no effect. Answer: asset increase, liabilities no effect, owners or stakeholder equity increase. 3. The owner withdraws cash from the business for personal use. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stockholder equity increase, decrease, no effect. Answer: asset decrease, liabilities no effect. Owner or stakeholder equity decreases. Number 4. The company receives cash from a bank loan. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stockholder equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset increase, liabilities increase, owners or stakeholders equity no effect. Number 5. The company repays the bank the debt had lent money the company. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stockholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset decrease, liabilities decrease, owners or stockholder equity no effect. Number 6. The company purchased equipment with its cash. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stakeholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset increase, asset decrease, liabilities no effect, owners or stockholder equity no effect. Number 7. The owner contributes is the her personal truth to the business. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owner or stakeholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset increase, liabilities no effect, owners or stakeholder equity increases. Number 8. The company purchased a significant amount of supplies on credit. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owner or stockholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is answer increase, liabilities increase, owners or stockholders equity in no effect. Number 9. The company purchased land by paying half in cash and signing a note payable for the other half. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owner or stockholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset increase, liabilities decrease, owners or stockholders equity no effect. Number 10. Information for item 10 drop Titan. Company X provided consulting services to client Q in May. Company X bills client Q in May for the agreed upon amount of $5,000. The sales invoice show that the amount will be due in June. Number 10. In May, Company X records the transaction by a debit to account receivable for $5,000 and a credit to service revenue of $5,000. What is the effect of this entry upon the accounting equation for Company X? Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stockholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset increase, liabilities no effect. Owners or stakeholders equity increase. Number 11. In June, Company X receives the $5,000. What is the effect on the accounting equation and which account are affected at Company X? Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. owners or stakeholders' equity, increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset, no effect, liabilities, no effect, owner or stakeholders' equity, no effect. Number 12. What is the effect on client accounting equation in my when client Q record the transaction as a debit consultant export for $5,000 and a credit to account payable for $5,000. Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stakeholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset, no effect. Liabilities increase. Owners or stakeholders equity decrease. Number 13. What is the effect on client accounting equation in June when client Q remits the $5,000? Also, which account will be involved? Asset increase, decrease, no effect. Liabilities increase, decrease, no effect. Owners or stakeholders equity increase, decrease, no effect. My answer is asset decrease, liabilities decrease, owners or stakeholders equity no effect. Number 14. Which of the following will cause owner equity to increases? Expense owner draws revenue. My answer is revenue. Number 15. Which of the following will cause owner's equity to decrease? Net income, net loss, revenue. My answer is net loss. Number 16. The accounting equation should remain in balance because every transaction affects how many accounts? Only one, only two, two or more. My answer is two or more. Number 17. A corporation net income is eventually recorded in the following stakeholders' equity account. My answer is statement of change in capital. Number 18. A corporation quarterly blah 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 will cause a reduction in the corporation retained earnings, which in turn reduces the corporation's stockholders' equity. However, this will not reduce the corporation net income. My answer is high or 2018. Number 19. The financial statement with a structure that is similar to the accounting equation is the. My answer is balance. Number 20. The financial statement that reports the portion of change in owner equity resulting from revenue and expense during a specific time interval is the. My answer is loss of loss profits. Number 2. Question. Business transaction following is a list of common transactions. A. Retrieved cash for common stock. B. Purchase supplies for cash. C. Purchase equipment on account. D. Billed customer for service on account. A. Paid creditor on account. F. Retrieved cash from customer billed on account. G. Paid rent for the month. H. Retrieved payment for service from cash customer. I. Paid cash dividends. Each of the transition will affect the accounting equation in of the following ways. 1. An increase in an asset and an increases in a liability. Number 2. An increase in asset and an increases in owner's equity. 3. An increase in an asset and a decrease in other asset. 4. A decrease in an asset and a decrease in a liability. 5. A decrease in an asset and a decrease in owner's equity. Required for each transaction, select the proper effect on the accounting equation. You must also given the reason why it is included of this credit. My answer is A. Asset increase, capital or equity increase. Inventory asset increase, cash asset decrease. C. Equipment asset increase, trade debt liabilities increase. D. Trade receivable asset increase, income increases. A. Trade payables liabilities are reduced, cash asset decreases. F. Asset increase, account receivable asset also decreases. G. The burden of the lease or loan increases, cash or asset decreases. H. Asset increases, income increases. I. Dividend expense increases, cash asset decreases. Number 3. Question. Problem 6. Debits and credit following is a least common accounting transaction. Issuance of common stock to a shareholder for a cash. A. Issuance of common stock to a shareholder for cash. B. Payment or rent for the current month. C. Purchase of supplies on account. D. Payment to a creditor on account. A. Fees earned and billed to customer if receipt of cash from customer previously billed on account. G. Payment of cash dividends to stockholders. H. Payment for a 3-year insurance policy. I. Increases utility expense. J. Receipt of cash for service to be provided in the future. Required for each transaction, determine the accounts to be debit and credit. You must also given the reason why it is debit or why it is credited. My answer is cash asset increases, capital equity decreases. Asset increase because the owners wants cash on these shares. Equity increase because the stock income of investor will increase initial capital. B. Rental debit expense increases, cash credit decreases. The burden increases because payments for rent have been enjoyed. The amount is reduced because there is money spent on the rent. C. Inventory increases. Trade debt liabilities increases. Inventory increases due to purchase transaction. Debt occur due to credit purchases. D. Debt liabilities decreases, cash asset decreases. Debt occur because of a reduction in the obligation that have been paid. Cash is reduced due to debt payment transaction. A. Account receivable or asset increases, income increases. Asset increase due to credit payment transaction. Income increases because of doing work for service. F. Cash or asset increases, account receivable asset. Asset increase because of the implementation of money for the completion of work. Set decreases because payment has been made for past work transaction. G. Dividend expense increases, cash asset decreases. The burden increases because payment has been made for dividends that have been enjoyed. The file is reduced because there has been a payment for dividends. age, insurance cost expense increase, cash asset decrease. The burden increases because of the occurrence of the institution that has been enjoyed. The file is reduced because payment for insurance has occurred. I. Utility load or load increases, cash asset decreases. The burden increases because it has happened to the utility has been enjoyed. The fee is reduced because there has been a payment for utility. J. Income receivable in advance assets. Income assets. Asset increase because to current payments for service in the future. Income increase because of the service performed. That's all my answer to the question on part B, and I proceed to the question on part C. The question on part C deal with the article and video. Well, I answer the question on part C. The question on part C deal with the article and video of accounting. The question on part C. The question deal with the accounting and article and video. Number 1. Please read the accounting book that has been given by your lecturer. Mention the title of the e-book and will purchase the e-book. How many pages does the e-book have? How many chapters does the e-book have, and what does each chapter tell you? Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 1 on part C is here. My lecturer has given ebook Truck ML with amount of 12 books. The accounting cycle writing by Larry M. Walter and Christopher G. Scottian with many page 98 and 4 chapter. English for accounting with much page and 11 chapter. Microsoft PowerPoint 2007. Principle of Accounting 1, which is written by the Joel Lerner and James Occasion with a lot of page 397 and 16th chapter. Introduction to Accounting Concept and Practice written by Adi Mursalin with the page 3. Business Accounting written by Frank Wood and Alan Sangster with amount of 793 and 8 chapter. Accounting Principle 1 written by Elizabeth A. Minable with many pages 213 and 11 chapter. Accounting and the Business Environment written by Evelyn Juliancia with many pages 26 and 1 chapter. Accounting written by Warren Reeve and Duke Hatch with many pages 2283. Accounting Principle 2 written by Elizabeth Aminable with many pages 306 and 15 chapters. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 1, and then I proceed to the question number 2. Number 2. You can get the article on the WhatsApp group, and you must explain the content of the article on your own English words. Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 2 on part C is here. I have been given article Truck Group WhatsApp transaction for Habibullah Sadiq and Muhammad Fatah about transaction made and intro to accounting part 2. Well, that's all my answer to the question number 2, and then I proceed to the question number 3. Number 3. Open this link on YouTube, and what does this video tell you? What are the title of the video above? Who are the speakers in the video above? What do the speaker discussion in the video above? Explain the contents of the video. Well, my audience, my answer to the question on number 3 on part C is here. The first video title is Introduction to Accounting, Accounting for Beginners, Accounting Basic. Let's start accountancy that the speaker is. Let's start accountancy. The speaker discussed this session is a basic introduction to what is accounting. This session is for a beginner, student, working, professional, and anyone who wants to learn accounting. This tutorial will help you learn about accounting, bookkeeping, what are accounting basics, what are the accounting concepts, and the contents of the video above is the example of two neckboards. You will also understand 1. Accounting basic and concept. 2. What is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. 3. Why should you learn accounting? 4. Some of the uses and application learn accounting in the way. We have attached a PDF where one can get a huge glance of the whole chapter in a few minutes. It will help you to understand objective of accounting, its importance, application, different term used, etc. Also, there are objective type question of the S.E M. The second video title is Real, Personal, Nominal Accounts, and Golden Rules of Accounting. That the speaker is Easy GBSA. Commerce lectures. That speaker explaining about the classification or type of accounts and their debits and also knows rules as the golden rules of accounting. And the content of the video is about real personal account. There are accounts that are related to person, institution, or companies. Well, that's all my answer to the question. Okay, thank you.